Shalom, giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. And double honors to the apostles and the elders at Great Millstone that taught us the 100% truth. And salutations to the brothers out there pushing the truth in all truth and sincerity. Shalom to the elect out there scattered throughout the four winds of the earth. Shalom to you all. And the devil, all right, and is not talking about, because you'll have different meanings for the devil, meaning it's used in a different context, like when Yahweh Shai was tempted of the devil, or when they say somebody was vexed with a devil. All right, that's a different meaning than what Revelation 12 and 12 and 12. All right, and the inspiration I got from this video was it was a employee at work on Friday. He asked me for a vacation form because I'm a manager where I work. So when they need time off, you know, they got to write down, and this is Esau shit, you know, not mine. They got to write down the reasons as to why they're going to miss work. You know how Esau get down. So, you know, he said, you know, he knows he's an Israelite, basically, and he's celebrating the Feast of Tabernacle coming up, and he's going to celebrate the memorial blowing of the trumpets. And so he asked me, do I celebrate those holidays? And I said, yeah, I don't celebrate them the same days as you, but yeah. And you know, we start, you know, chit-chatting a little bit. And you know, this particular guy, you know, we've had talks in the past, and you know, we've spoken a little bit about the Bible, not about the truth. And he brung up the book of Enoch, and you know, angels having sex with humans, and I was like, look, bro. I told him, man, go back to work. I said, man, you got to go back to work, man. And it just hit me like, man, like the Lord, just because you know you're an Israelite, that's not enough. You got Jakes out here that believe in the book of Enoch where angels having sex with humans and Greek mythology. So if you read, and he brung up this scripture right here, that's why I got it queued up. Revelation 12 and 12, it says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. And he asked me, who's the devil? I said, you talking about it? You talking about the he said the devil. All right, he said that the angels and good angels and bad angels are fighting against one another. Because if you believe in the book of Enoch, then that's what you believe. You believe in fallen angels, and you believe that Satan is beefing with God. See, that's madness. And you don't have a good understanding, a healthy understanding of the Bible. Because when you go into the word devil, it's diablos. Prone to slander, slanderous, accusing falsely. A false accuser. Applied to a man who by opposing the cause of God may be said to act the part of the devil or to side with him. A man. Now, when you look on the planet Earth, see, and this is the scriptures are not always black and white. It's metaphoric. You gotta use common sense, spiritually common sense, and you got to use the process of elimination. Okay, that's why you got to be taught. And a lot of these preachers and pastors out here and Israelites, those that know that they're Israelites, there's a lot of people that know that they're Israelites. He knew he was an Israelite for about 25 years, and he still doesn't know the truth. He still doesn't know the truth. When you look out in the world, there's only one conclusion that you can come to is, and there could be many devils. There could be black devils. There could be, the Lord called what? Our own people devils. Right? But in this context, who is this talking about? Who has a short time? Because the spiritual demon Satan, he's always going to be here on the earth. The nations are never going to be perfect. So Satan is always going to tempt them when you have the full understanding. The Israelites are going to be the only people on the planet Earth that are going to be perfect. The rest of the nations are not. So does Satan have a short time? Because the spiritual demon Satan he trembles before Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. See, the left-hand side trembles before the Lord. When you read the book of Job, and let's go to it. I told the guy, go back to work, man. I told him, hey, go back to work, man, and read the book of Job for the first chapter. Oh, man. Job 1:6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord Yahweh, and Satan came also among them. Wait, what? Satan is a son of God? I thought Satan was beefing with God. No, Satan is a son of God. Satan listens to Yahweh. Complete order. NLT, one day the members of the heavenly court. Oh man, Satan is a part of the heavenly court? Yes, because you have right-hand side angels and left-hand side angels. They're all a part of the court. They're all a part of the will of the Lord, and they do the will of the Lord. One day, the members of the heavenly court came to present themselves before the Lord, and the accuser Satan came with them. So if God didn't like Satan, well, how come he was welcome into heaven? Okay, so this is where a lot of confusion comes in, that because a lot of people, they're taught the wrong thing and they believe in myths, Greek mythology. Those are Christian myths. Or God, and the Most High ain't beefing with nobody. If the Most High wants somebody gone, they're gone. Now, the Most High hates Esau, but he not up in heaven holding a grudge because he can't kill him. No. The Most High is going to take these devils out. We call them devils, a man, so-called white man, when it's time. He not looking at the so-called white man with a, damn, man, no, he created these devils. So when it's time, he going to take them out. He ain't looking up in heaven saying, oh, I wish I could just get to him. Like some Tom and Jerry type shit. No. That's madness, man. And if you believe a doctrine like that, where God is beefing with the angels and they bucked up against the Most High and they fought. No. Angels can't sin. Angels are not like us. And the Lord told you that angels neither do marry nor are given in marriage. They're in completely different bodies than us. They listen to the Most High because they're in perfect bodies. They don't know how to disobey. They were created like that. The same way when we get this new body, this new heart, we're going to be perfect. We're not going to know how to sin because we're going to be completely different. All right? It says, and the Lord Yahweh said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth and from walking up and down. So him and Satan is having a conversation. There's no tension or animosity. First and foremost, the Most High is omnipotent, and you're taking away the power from the Most High. You don't believe the Most High is omnipotent then, if you believe in that they will beef with one another. So that right there is insanity. And brothers, you can never do enough milk videos, because there's a lot of bugged out people out here. There's a lot of bug outs. And it's, you know, I would say it's not their fault, but the pastors, their leaders, are leading them, teaching them the wrong way. Teaching them the wrong things, man. And he brought up this scripture. He had no idea what this means. Who has a short time? The so-called white man, right? How can I prove that? I'm going to prove it right now. In Revelation 20. Okay? It says, and I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. What's the bottomless pit? What is the hold up. The bottomless pit is Europe, because it's void, it's lack of resources. All right. And the key of the bottomless pit and the great chain in his hands represents what? What did the angel come to do to the so-called white man? Right? Because that old serpent, the devil and Satan, in this context, is talking about the so-called white man. He bound him up. So that chain represents bondage, slavery. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil, which I brought out what devil means, and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. Right? They were shut up. And that's why the so-called black people, so-called black men, ruled in Europe in the Dark Ages. Why? Because the so-called white man was shut up. Okay, he was at a lower state. We ruled over them in the Dark Ages. All right, and then what? I'm gonna keep reading. And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up, and then set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosed a little season. All right. So after the 1,000 years was fulfilled, then what? He came out of slavery, right? The Renaissance period. Okay. The Renaissance period, where he whitewashed everything. He came out of what? And being impoverished, according to the book of Malachi. And what? He started whitewashing everything. And it says what? He shall be loosed a little season. So he was never meant to be loosed a long season. So this is why in Revelation 12 it's saying he have but a short time. Because he was only let loose for a short amount of time. A little season. And you got a lot of people out here, they don't understand. They don't understand what the hell is going on. They don't understand they don't understand biblical prophecy. Because if you don't understand who the devil is, if you don't understand who the nations are and the so-called white man is, you don't understand prophecy. You don't understand what's about to happen. You don't know the signs that the Lord was sending of his return. You don't know. You're just living. You weren't given the mysteries. You weren't given the secrets. But the Wadi Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, he gave us the secrets. And what we're doing, we're putting it out on the internet, to YouTube, to teach others, so that they won't be all messed up and bugged out in the head. So this is why when the Lord comes back, he want to see what you did with that talent. He want to see what you did with the truth that he gave you, because he didn't give all Israelites the truth. All Israelites don't have the truth. There are plenty of Israelites that know that they're Israelite, but they believe in madness. So how much more of a responsibility we have to actually know what's going on to teach others? Not at work, because that's not the time or the place to do that. And that's why I ain't going through no scriptures with this guy at work. If the Lord want him to catch these videos on the YouTube, so be it. You know? But it's not my place to open up the scriptures at work, especially by me being a manager. Come on, man. Nah. The Lord ain't give these Israelites the truth. And some of them he want blinded. Some of them he don't want them to get the truth. It's a harsh reality, but that's the truth. All right, so Lord willing was edifying. Shalom.